The internet is lying about these skincare products, and it's actually really starting to annoy me. TikTok Shop honestly could be one of the best places to buy skincare right now, especially if you're into Korean skincare. There are genuinely great products on there. Really good deals as well. You get like these coupons that I don't really understand how they work, but they're really good. Brands that used to be so difficult to get hold of here in the UK, you can just get now. And there are more K-beauty brands coming onto TikTok Shop. You don't have to go to Olive Young anymore or Yes Style. They're all going to be there. And what I love about TikTok Shop as well is smaller brands get the attention that they probably never would have had before. I actually think TikTok Shop has made skincare way more accessible for a lot of people. But the way some of those TikTok Shop creators who only sell and promote products, the way they're talking about some of the products are making the entire thing feel like one giant scam. Because apparently not every serum is better than filler, every peptide is Botox in a bottle, every lip balm gives lip filler results, and every hydrating product is somehow rebuilding collagen deep inside your skin overnight. And it's frustrating because a lot of these products are actually really, really good and really nice at what they do without having to over exaggerate the claims. But instead of talking about what they realistically do well, people are exaggerating the science to the point where it starts sounding ridiculous. So I want to go through some of the products TikTok keeps massively overselling. Not TikTok, the people. Go through the claims because some of them are genuinely so good. The problem is the fake science surrounding them. I do want to start with a favorite of mine. This has been everywhere right now. This is the Sungboon Editor Silk Peptide Intensive Lifting Ampoule. If you've seen this on TikTok, you've probably heard people calling it topical filler, filler in a bottle, Botox serum. I mean, to be fair, it has like this injection type thing to it. I even saw somebody saying that Volufiline, which is in here, is what's inside filler. That's not true. That's not true. I don't even know where that came from. It's not an injectable. I don't get it. I don't get it. What we know is dermal filler is usually that hyaluronic acid gel, right? Physically injected underneath the skin to create volume and structure. Volufiline is a cosmetic ingredient derived from a plant extract that's mainly marketed around improving the appearance of volume on your skin, fullness over time. The research behind it is kind of like, is very, very limited actually. Mostly manufacturer associated, nowhere near comparable to injectable filler. I just can't think where that's come from. But that doesn't automatically make this useless in any way. What this serum is actually very, very good at is hydrating the skin very, very well. Designed to temporarily make the skin look smooth, more plump, which is a real thing. But that's mainly due to being hydrated, right? When you are well hydrated, which peptides, hyaluronic acid, everything there's going to do, fine lines will appear softer, skin can look bouncier, texture can look smoother as well. That's just like cosmetic plumping. And ingredient wise, there's actually a fair bit going on in here. You've got niacinamide for overall skin tone support. Multiple forms of hyaluronic acid for hydration, copper peptides, palmitol peptides, acetylhexapeptide 8, plus a huge blend of signaling peptides too, aimed at supporting the plumpness, hydration, appearance of your skin, smoothness. Now, bear in mind, peptides are an ingredient category that TikTok absolutely loses their shit over whenever it's on anything. Peptides in skincare can be useful. Some are genuinely good and interesting, but skincare peptides are not that Botox in a bottle. I know I talked about this very, very recently, but what peptides can do is support hydration, skin barrier function, and help improve the appearance of like smoother skin over time, right? And honestly, that's fine. Like that is enough. I don't know, that's good. That's really, really good. I absolutely love this serum. You can see I've got this like special edition packaging here. Oh, can you? Yeah, there we go. I stock up on this whenever I'm in Korea. It lasts a very long time. This is very gimmicky, but I like the skin detainment. It's definitely adding to that whole Botox in a bottle kind of vibe. But for just an everyday supporting, plumping, hydrating serum, it's amazing. It's got these little peptide silk threads in, which again is more for that skin detainment factor. But that silk can actually make your skin feel tight whilst you're using it. I guess adding to that idea that it's like plumping and lifting your face. Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. I just hate the push this is getting on TikTok. With that being said as well, the Sungboon Editor Deep Collagen Power Boosting Cream in Serum. This one gets marketed in a way that makes it sound like collagen is now, in skincare, is replacing collagen inside your skin. And as we know, that's not how topical collagen works. They don't really suggest it because they do that whole marketing thing where because collagen does act like a good humectant, film forming, plumps everything up. They say collagen is plumping the skin, but people presume they mean collagen is going inside your skin and acting as collagen inside the skin and plumping out from there. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to work like any humectant, help reduce that moisture loss, plump the surface of your skin. And that's why collagen products can make your skin look smoother, glowier, and more plump temporarily, again, for as long as you're using the product. But obviously that collagen doesn't like crawl into your skin and rebuild collagen in your skin. And one thing I do keep seeing repeated is low molecular collagen absorbs into the skin. And this again is where that marketing language gets really, really sneaky, because yes, hydrolyzed collagen is broken into smaller fragments. Yes, smaller molecules can penetrate slightly deeper than the larger ones, but we're talking like this. Better penetration does not automatically mean your skin is rebuilding itself with that collagen. Again, they're not suggesting it is, but by saying lower molecular weight collagen can penetrate the skin better, they're letting you fill in the blanks and carry on the story, if you know what I mean. Skin absorption is not the same thing as structural replacement. But what this product does do very well is that hydration layering, right? Because the formula, we have glycerin, propinodaniol, I can never say that word, multiple forms of collagen, amino acids, multiple forms of hyaluronic acid, plus emollients that give the skin that really glossy, cushioned finish. So when people apply this and say my skin looks plump, my pores look softer, my skin looks juicier, I completely believe that, because again, hydrated skin can look fuller and healthier. I love this. Again, this is the perfect kind of serum for like warmer months, maybe when you don't want to use a moisturizer and you want something light, or colder months when you just need that extra level of moisturization and plumpness to the skin, or if your skin is maturing, it's getting more combination or more dry, another great daily use product. I love a shake to wake. I love a biphase thing going on. It's just so lightweight. It's actually, it may as well be, that's what they should do. This may as well be like a milk toner. It's the same kind of texture. Next up is the COSRX Peptide Collagen Hydrogel Eye Patch. And again, this product has somehow entered that instant eye filler territory online. No, again, it always comes down to hydration. These eye patches are essentially short-term contact hydration treatments, right? And some of them work really, really nicely. And that's fine. They don't have to be lifting or unhollowing out the eyes or getting rid of wrinkles or lifting these bits. People are putting them on top of their eyes now, saying that they lift. They don't have to do that. They just work well, almost like an eye cream alternative, and that is fine. These particular ones contain niacinamide, panthenol, again, those multiple forms of hyaluronic acid, caffeine, collagen, several peptides. So what are they likely doing? Hydration under the eye area, temporarily softening the appearance of fine lines, cooling the skin, helping puffiness look reduced because of the cooling sensation, and hydration. That's why under eye patches can genuinely make you look more refreshed before makeup. After a bad night's sleep, I mostly use them, but they aren't going to be removing hollows under the eyes. They can't restructure your bone structure, go against genetics, or fill in fat where it's not. They're not replacing volume loss, and they're not permanently erasing wrinkles. Again, we all know this, but I love these. These are one of very few kbeauty in particular eye patches that stay to my skin. Like, they don't slip down my skin within like 2 minutes of putting them on. This is probably really bad, and I probably shouldn't do this, but recommend this, sorry. But I do find the longer you leave them on, these are in like a really juicy serum, and I find the longer you leave them on, the lighter your under eyes look when you take them on. So I know they're like, leave them on for 10, 20 minutes, whatever it is. No, 10 to 15 minutes. I've left them on for an hour before, and they look so good. If I look so tired, textured, makeup isn't sitting right, I know, 45 minutes to an hour, and everything just looks so smooth and depuffed. I really, really enjoy these. I do want to discuss this sunscreen from Medicube, the Collagen Glow Sunscreen. And the marketing for this drives me slightly insane, because everyone keeps saying, no white cast. It's actually on the packaging. This is a fully chemical sunscreen. Of course there's no white cast. There are no mineral UV filters in here. This formula uses chemical UV filters like homosalate, octocrylene, octosalate, and avobenzone. These filters are transparent on the skin. That's how chemical sunscreens work. There are some that kind of like sit in between that don't look great on the skin, but the no white cast thing drives me crazy, because whilst I do think it is important for people to know the finish of their sunscreen, this is like saying that your shower isn't going to make you dry anymore. It was never going to happen in the first place, right? But there are other ways they could describe this without making people think, oh my God, like a mineral sunscreen that finally is not going to leave a white cast. A lot of people opt for mineral because they can't use chemical filters. Some chemical filters can irritate their skin. So those who aren't going to deep dive into ingredients, they might be like, oh my God, this language is used with mineral sunscreens. This must be a mineral sunscreen. Maybe I'm thinking too much into it and I'm too like skincare obsessed that people don't give a shit about this, but it just drives me a little bit crazy. It's just this like no cast, just glow thing is becoming one of those marketing phrases that sound scientifically impressive without meaning anything. Or I should say is irrelevant in this case. What also makes me laugh is the TikTokers demonstrating the no white cast whilst applying about 3 dots of sunscreen. Also, they're white, so you're not going to see white cast anyway. If you're not applying enough sunscreen to actually achieve the SPF protection on the thing, the demonstration is meaningless anyway. And this happens constantly on camera now, online now. People are applying the tiniest amount possible because it looks prettier on camera. You don't have to watch them rub this in for ages and ages and ages. Of course, whilst that SPF testing is based on using a proper amount. And that's why so many sunscreens also suddenly look invisible, especially when it comes to mineral sunscreen, and brands like CeraVe are saying doesn't leave a white cast, then showing a model using barely a pea-size amount of sunscreen. Now, formulation-wise, went on a bit of a rant there, but formulation-wise, this sunscreen looks nice. It's a Korean chemical sunscreen. It's gonna be nice. Niacinamide, ceramides, centella, hyaluronic acids, squalane, collagen, and peptides. So I can see why people enjoy the finish. It's gonna be that nice, bouncy, glowy, dewy, hydrated skin. Okay, editing me here. I'm literally just editing the video now. It is somehow dewy, hydrating, but super lightweight at the same time. I can reapply without being greasy throughout the day. It is a very nice chemical sunscreen. Do I think you need to rush out and buy this if you already have a favorite chemical sunscreen? Absolutely not. But I've been reaching for it every single day. Doesn't sting my eyes, doesn't upset my rosacea. I mean, I'm in London now, so my skin always gets a bit funny here because of the water, but I actually really, really like this sunscreen. So this one confuses me a lot because with every TikTok shop seller, there seems to be a pattern. They all repeat each other and all try and do like the same kind of shtick, selling shtick, you know? And the selling thing around this really confuses me. This is the BIOHEAL BOH Probioderm Collagen Volume Lip Balm. I love this, by the way. I really like this whole brand. This whole range is amazing. But apparently now this is being called the Botox Lip Balm. Does Botox for lips even make sense? Hang on. Do lips need Botox? Oh, lip flip. Okay, correcting gum. So it's more corrective rather than cosmetic. But it doesn't even make sense because they're trying to say that this plumps out the lips. Do you think they mean filler? Do they mean a lip flip? This is what happens when cosmetic procedure terminology becomes TikTok marketing language, right? Or what I would also say is when a brand gives these creators a brief and they just completely misunderstand it. The marketing teamed with ingredients and claims that these people have never really heard of or aren't experienced in, I guess can get very, very confusing. But it's a fucking lip balm. Honestly, it's a lip balm. And again, collagen in the lip balm functioning as a moisturizing conditioning ingredient. But actually, the things that are doing what make this product amazing, the main reason I like it is because of all the basics that make a good lip balm. Emollients, oils, occlusives, ceramide, shea butter, panthenol, film-forming ingredients that smooth over dry lip texture. And that's what this product does really, really well, which I guess does give your lips that fuller, plumper look temporarily, because of course, dry, shriveled out lips look less full. It's a lip balm. Hydrated lips look better, they look smoother, healthier, more plump. It's a lip balm. But I really like this one. Like I said, I think what this one does do very, very well is the plumping, is that film forming. I've used lip balms where my lips do just feel less chapped, I guess you can say. But this is very, very good at kind of like filling in the blanks and giving you a slight plumpness without being like a plumping lip balm. Know what they called? Lip plumper, right? Yeah. But I think that's due to just like the typical things, because actually the collagen content in here is tiny, so tiny. So when people act like this is recreating lip filler, like calm the fuck down. You've just moisturized your lips. And that's what I really, really hate about this kind of selling, and why over on TikTok I'm starting a more conscious effort to link to TikTok shop products with the truth kind of thing. Because what's happening is people are being sold these untruths, let's say, and then they're realizing that, oh my God, I spent all this money on product and it doesn't do what the sellers are saying it does. They feel scammed, when actually a lot of these products are doing something really useful and really, really good. What have we learned? Hydration matters, barrier support matters, reducing water loss matters, peptides can be interesting and good, niacinamide is genuinely great, ceramides are great, but it's not gonna fill your lip, but it's not gonna fill you up like filler or give you Botox. We all know that. I just wanna highlight some of my favorite products, and hopefully people who want a deeper review than what's on TikTok can find this video and get honest reviews and opinions. Anyway, I will link these in the description box. They will be affiliate links. Do click on them if you want to support my channel. If not, just Google it. And hopefully I'll see you next time.